Welcome students. I am Asif Abul Kalam, teaching English at Polish Lines School and College, Rangpur. Today we are going to learn about the rules of right form of verbs. There are many rules. Today we will review only 20. So the first rule comes: subjects and verbs must agree in number. That means if the subject of a sentence is singular, the verb will be singular. If the subject of the sentence is plural, verb must be plural. There is a difference in subject's number and verb's number. We see that when we add s or es or we make a noun plural, we have to use s, es and so on. But in case of verbs, when we add s, it becomes singular. See the following. Cow. If we use cow as subject, it is a singular subject. So the verb must have an s with it. So cow eats. Ducks. It is plural. So the verb will be without an s. So if we see that singular verbs have an s. If the subject is singular, the verb has an s. Singular, no, the s has to go. Next comes, we should not get confused if there are words between the subject and the verb. See the following sentence. The detective who was called to the case is usually very good. Here, the verb is directly refers to the subject, the detective. Then, the prepositional phrases between the subject and verb usually do not affect the subject-verb agreement. Follow the sentence. The biker in this race is very competitive. Here the verb is refers to the biker. Again, the bikers in this race are very competitive. So here again the verb are refers to the bikers. If a sentence starts with there or here, the subject will always be placed after the verb. See the following sentence. There is a meeting today. So here first comes verb is, then comes the subject meeting. Next sentence. Here are the results from this past month. So again we can see that the verb comes first, then the subject comes later. Subjects coming after the verb happens in quotients sentences too. Subjects can come after the verb in quotients. See the following sentence. Does Betty always play with dolls? See, here verb comes first, then comes the subject. Next, how are the Bosco stakes today? So again we can follow that verb are comes first, then the Bosco stakes, the subject comes later. Now, if two subjects are joined by and, they typically require a plural verb. So if we join two subjects with and, it usually becomes a plural subject. See the following sentence. The puppy and the lady are friends. So puppy and the lady, this is plural subject, so we have to take a plural verb are. There is another rule with and which says if two subjects are separated by and refer to the same thing, the verb is singular. The example here, spaghetti and meatballs is my favorite pasta dish. So despite of being added with and, the two subjects spaghetti and meatballs refer to the same dish. So we have to use a singular verb which is is. Another rule says if both subjects are singular and connected by or, nor, neither nor, either or, and not only but also, the verb is singular. As we can see, Sally or Baba has stolen the scarecrow. Another sentence, not only the guitar player but also the drummer was soaked with sweat. Next follows if both subjects are plural and connected by the word or, nor, neither nor, either or, and not only but also, the verb is plural. See the following sentence. Cookies or brownies are nice treats for your teachers. So cookies or brownies, both are plural subjects. So we have to take a plural verb here, which is are. If one subject is singular and one plural and are connected by the words or, nor, neither nor, either or, and not only but also, use the subject that is nearest the verb. See the following sentence. Either my sisters or my mom has sent me a present. Here, my sisters is a plural subject, my mom is a singular subject. So as my mom, the subject comes nearest to the verb, we have used the has. Not only Bob but also the Smiths want some hamburgers for supper. Here again, Bob is a singular subject and the Smiths is a plural subject. So we have used the verb in a plural form, which is want. Units of measurement usually use a singular verb. Follow the sentences. 6 gallons of paint was used on the house. Another sentence. $5 is too much for a cup of coffee. Collective nouns usually take a singular verb. The examples are the herd is stampeding. The class was ready for the test. So as we can see in this rule, it says titles of books, movies, novels, etc. are treated as singular. See the following sentence. Holes was one of my favorite books. I want to see the movie. Two infinitives separated by and take a plural verb, where infinitives mean that the verb which follows to and acts as a noun. See the sentence. To run and to read are my favorite free time activities. Gerunds alone take a singular verb. The gerunds mean the verbs with ing but acts as a noun. Gerunds linked by and take a plural verb. So if we see the example, here it says, dancing is not something everyone can do as well as I can. So here dancing, a gerund, is followed by a verb is, which is singular. If the words each, every, or no come before the subject, the verb is singular. As you can see in this sentence, each boy and girl has to take the test. Every frog and toad turns into a prince. No paper and pen is required. So in every case, we are using the singular verb forms.